And at this point, all they want for their loved one, Maya, is for her to come home to them so that they can give her a proper, dignified burial. And when I asked them if they have anything to say to Larry, because remember, he's family to them too, they said they just want him to tell law enforcement where Maya is. Let me bring in for some analysis criminal defense attorney John Mobley. John, we saw in the affidavit of probable cause attached to this arrest warrant for Larry Millete that investigators said that they saw homicidal ideations with him as evidenced by him reaching out to these companies that purport to sell spells, that he wanted these vicious spells cast on his wife so that she would stay in the marriage, that she would stay with him. He said she wanted her at one point to he wanted her to become incapacitated and have broken bones so that she couldn't leave his house. What do you think when you hear allegations like this?
Well, I tell you what, there's no doubt that that gives them motive. I mean, there's just no way around it. I mean, he's clearly a controlling husband who had a wife that wasn't happy and wanted to leave, and based on things like that and conduct like that, that is clear motive for him to commit harm to her in order to get her to stay, and at the same time, that gives some evidence of his his intent to commit harm and his predisposition when it comes to anything involving her leaving. I mean, so they've definitely got a motive in this case. Now what law enforcement has been very specific about at this point is not really revealing any real information, really any evidence. I mean, we know they conducted about 67 search warrants. They interviewed about 87 people, but right now they seem to be fairly mum on the specific evidence that they have that connects him to her murder. And as we know, of course, there is no body, so we know they can't determine cause of death. But also, everyone should understand that legally you don't need a body to convict someone of murder. They can be convicted based on circumstantial evidence. So I'm definitely interested to see what exact evidence they have that ties them to this crime.